the viewers of Gusima's Gupshup. Yes, once again I'm ready to welcome my another guest for today's interview of my magazine Gusima's Gupshup. So I have a beautiful lady here. Very warm welcome, Srishti. And Srishti is from the hotel industry. She is working in Hyatt Regency, Amritsar. आप ये क्या करती हैं, कैसे करती, everything must will be switching on to so many things. So first of all, very warm welcome, Srishti.
Thank you so much, Gusima.
Hope you are feeling good.
I'm feeling very nice. It's always a pleasure seeing you and
That's so
meeting
sweet.
you.
That's so sweet. So Srishti, first segment हो जाए रूबरू, आपकी कहानी, आपकी जुबानी, please.
बिल्कुल. I started my career as a hotelier when I was 16.
When you were 16?
Yes.
I mean, you were in which class?
10th. I just cleared 10th.
You cleared the 10th?
Yes.
And you entered into hotel industry?
Yes. So what happened, I wanted to do hotels and I especially wanted to be in kitchens. Because my mother...
your schooling is from Amritsar?
DAV, yes, Amritsar.
DAV Public?
Yes.
DAV Public. Even your principal, if Neera Sharma ma'am, she's been here.
Vipuri ma'am
was
there at my time.
Okay.
And when I was a child, Mama used to bake really nice cakes back then. So Mama was from Bombay.
Acha.
And my cakes used to be Snow White and 7 Dwarfs and a helicopter. So it always intrigued me.
Right.
So I wanted to be a chef and a pastry chef.
Chef and particularly the pastry chef.
Section. So that was like a childhood dream. So
okay.
After 10th, I said I have to go to Bombay. I have to learn. So your hotel management is after 12th.
Right.
But I was very adamant that I need to go. I cannot waste time. So
waste time in especially 2 years.
At that time you felt as if you have to do everything now.
Everything now. Very true.
Right?
It is a concept of ना थोड़ा सा दिमाग में कीड़ा होता है teenagers के कि कुछ अभी करना है बस अभी दुनिया को जीत लेना है. So हमारी आज की गेस्ट की कहानी भी कुछ ऐसी तरह. हाँ जी.
10th का फाइनल एग्जाम दिया और अगले दिन की ट्रेन पकड़ी. एक दिन भी नहीं, किसी फ्रेंड को नहीं पता, कुछ नहीं. अगले
But your parents were okay with it?
Yeah, thankfully my parents were okay with we experimenting things.
Okay.
So they were never के हाँ ABCD नहीं होता था. They would say हमें चाहिए आप ऐसा कर लो, बाकी go, we are there behind you.
Okay. So that's the best thing, when parents say you go, we are behind you, it means you can take some risks. Yes. Otherwise, it's not possible.
So I was always a child where, my mother, she is also working. So she always said, I'm behind you. तो स्कूल में ट्रिप भी जाता था ना, तो बच्चे होते थे, हम पेरेंट्स से पूछेंगे, मनाएंगे.
Right.
वहाँ ट्रिप अनाउंस हो रहा होता था, यहाँ मैं अपना नाम लिखवा रही होती थी. तो मैं टीचर यूज्ड से घर जाके पूछ तो ले, मगर मैम कल पैसे आ जाएंगे. कहते कोई फ्रेंड जा रहा है नहीं जा रहा है. मैंने कहा वो अपना देख लेंगे, मैं तो जा ही रही हूँ.
मतलब it was clear कि कुछ भी नया है, you were ready to go for the, you experimented each and everything.
So 10th के बाद next day की ट्रेन, and that also without mama papa. Some uncle auntie from Chandigarh were going. Papa dropped me to Chandigarh.
So even your dad was cool enough for this? Or still he was a bit dicey?
He had his apprehensions, but then he knew that they have to show trust in us for us to trust.
But he was them. At the end, he was done with the things. It's okay.
Just say कि कुछ भी हो जाए, कैसे भी हो जाए, हमें बताना जरूर.
Right.
So घर पे बताना was never a stress.
Acha, right, even from your childhood. This is something I would see.
Trust me, I wanted to go on a date, and who dropped me? Once my father dropped me. I said, Papa, my friend has asked me out for a coffee. So he's like, then I said, so can you drop me to the coffee?
How sweet.
He's like, तब ना अमृतसर में नया CCD खुला था.
Right.
Very new. So he's like, where? I said, CCD. He's like, अच्छा. While going, so he said, Srishti, but their coffee is very expensive. Back then, I'm talking some maybe 20 years back.
15 to 20 years back, right?
Yes. So coffee was expensive.
Right. And being a college students, we never thought of going for the CCD and
And it was very new in our city.
Like right.
So he's like, okay, I'll drop you.
And Papa was okay, ki theek hai.
And
you're going to meet a guy, but I will drop you for this.
And I'll only pick you.
Acha.
And when we reached there, Papa gave me 500 and said, बेटा बाकी सब ठीक है, या तो डच करके अपना बिल खुद भरना या उस लड़के का भी बिल भी तुम भर देना.
Okay.
So I was like, पापा ऐसे थोड़ी ना होता है कि I'll be paying the bill. ये कौन सा? कहते see, you're going now, I'm dropping you ना everything.
Right.
as a father, let me pay your bill. I would like to pay.
How sweet.
Right? So you tell
Never
me-
ever heard such story. A father is dropping a girl for the date to meet a boy and उसको बोल रहे हैं कि आपकी date का your first meeting with your person, maybe a boyfriend or classmate, bill मैं भरूंगा. Hats off to you, sir. क्या नाम है आपके dad का?
राजीव सेठी.
मिस्टर राजीव सेठी, आपका नाम तो ना वो लिम्का बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड या गिनीज वर्ल्ड बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड, बिकॉज दिस इज द वेरी रेयर थिंग हियर इन अमृतसर और इन द नॉर्दर्न पार्ट ऑफ हर कंट्री.
So I went there, we had coffee and everything. I said, rest, everything is fine. But my father said the bill will be paid by him. So dad is taken care of. If you want to eat something else, you can eat
You
that
can eat,
also. Because you will be on a budget. My father is not.
Right.
So, and we all were like, okay, CCD expensive होता है, सोच के coffee मंगाओ. And I paid the bill. I came out very, very, I would say, confident, very believing in myself.
Right.
That yes, I can tell anything to my father and mother.
Right.
And they are
Because your
behind
dad,
me.
your dad actually created the passage where you can convey all your,
Yes.
words
And
to
the
him.
best part was, those thing of, okay, a man speaks and a woman hears and everything. That empowerment, we talk about women empowerment. Was given then. And I came and that guy is still my very good friend. Like, we were really good friend, but he wanted to go out. And when you're 9th, 10th, वो ना dates चालू हो जाती है ना, अब तुम extra curricular में हो, like, हम ही चलते हैं coffee पीने. So the entire fact came got such a confidence in me कि yes, I do not need validation कि हाँ लोग ऐसे करते हैं, ऐसे करना होता है, ऐसे करना होता है. I'm fine doing my own stuff, my own path.
So,
that entire thing. Came home. It was a normal coffee. Coffee तो भूल ही गए हम उसके बाद.
right.
And then dad picked me and dad said, now you have grown up. So, and you have gone out for your first coffee, so let's celebrate. I said, okay.
How sweet.
So he took me out shopping. And I was a child, I'm still a flat-footed person. I could not walk in heels and I was very tomboyish.
Yes, she came with the flat sole but very, very beautiful slippers. I love the color.
So I could not walk in heels and I was very tomboyish. I had short hair and I used to be in extracurricular. मतलब गुड्डी उड़ाना से पेड़ चढ़ना and everything. Now I'm very girlish, but back then in school I was very boyish.
Okay.
All my friends were boys. I hardly had female friends.
Okay.
So he's like, let's celebrate. So I said, okay, Papa. So he took me shopping. He bought me a very nice dress and he bought me heels.
How
sweet. He bought
You
those.
wrote this in the story. I'm hearing it for the first time and I'm feeling so happy. I got to narrate something to my dad. This is something if you have missed, you should go for it. Come on, girls. If you're listening to Srishti's story, to make it sure that you subscribe, share things to the Gusima's channel and like this episode and do share with your father. Say, Dad, see, the best epitome of being a father figure is this what she has told.
He bought me, then he taught me how to walk in heels.
How sweet.
He's the one who taught me how to walk in heels.
Right.
Holding my hand and you walk like this, you walk like this. And my mama was also working. So I still remember.
So how your mom reacted when she got to know what?
See, with mama also, and she came from Bombay, mama was very particular. I came from a joint family where I still see जब daughters पैदा होती है, fathers don't change clothes. Father don't change diaper. And back then, I'm talking 35 years back.
Right.
Father is supposed to go to work, come to work, play for 5 minutes and that's it.
That's it.
She made sure that he does for, and we're 2 daughters, we don't have a brother.
Okay.
And my mother made sure that he's connected with us. He changes our clothes. He is involved in our shopping as when we were kids. He's involved.
So this is something, the bonding, it defines a good and healthy relationship with your family.
We were my mother was very sure for, I would also say when we talk about women hygiene, personal hygiene, and we talk about menstrual awareness and a lot of campaigns we do.
Right.
We're dealing with a lot of women. My father was always a part of it. Always.
Whatever the things
Yes. If being all women at home, he knew that.
So nothing was considered to be the taboos.
No. Even when I studied out, I went to my nanny house over there also. This wasn't a taboo. This was a very normal procedure all women go through. It's actually healthy.
It is actually healthy.
to have, I would say, timely periods.
To have your cycle regularly.
Yes, regularly.
It is a healthy part.
And the best part was when men around are supportive of it. He knew what we needed. Like Mama with her age, me and my sister is 7 years younger. At different age, we need different things.
Right.
He was the one who used to purchase it for us, saying that okay, fine, don't go in rush. Bahar garmi hai, why you are going? I'll
right.
get it. Till date, I can tell my father, Papa, can you just while coming back get this? And he's very much aware. It is not a thing we have to hide.
Yes, I am hearing this. The father is being so supportive. This is the first episode of my life where I could witness such talk. Yeah, people come here, people talk about the journey. Women and girls are quite open through this platform, Gurseema's Gupshup. And yes, I got the chance to know about more adorable and loving fathers. But this is something, it is extremely important point. And I would really congratulate you that God has given you, yes, because this is the point where we need a change in the society. This is, just wearing the dresses is not the being modern. This is the change which we need.
And I'll honestly tell you, जब हम घर पे होते हैं ना, तो जब लड़कियां बड़ी हो जाती है तो अब तो नहीं, अब तो with modernism things have changed. I am talking when we were kids. बोला जाता है don't wear shorts, you have grown up.
हाँ जी.
Papa is around. I have never seen my father wearing shorts because he said there's so much women around, I need to be fully dressed.
Okay.
So that used to be a very funny conversation at our home. And the Papa, he's like, yeah, when you have one gender in majority, you need to ask them that are you comfortable?
But then that was, his decision,
that was a funny,
whatever
no,
thing.
That was a very funny conversation telling that tomorrow if there are a lot of men around, if I tell you not to wear shorts, see, I am also not wearing. That was his way of telling us, we have to dress appropriately, seeing our surroundings and the
very
community
nice.
we are
What sort of community we are linked with.
So these are very small things today as a grown up, and now last year.
But it's very important for the chapter of the life.
Yes, that it's okay to be what you are, but to be what we are, we cannot make people around us uncomfortable.
That's
the thought
amazing.
The thought wasn't that we change for people. It is that you are living in a society where other people are also there. And we talk about
they have the different perception.
Yes, we talk about being empathetic and we talk about being respectful. This is also one way of being empathetic. Respectful, that they are comfortable in your presence also.
They are comfortable in your presence.
That doesn't mean you are bowing down to
I got it. So but this is something very positive which I felt that your dad. So in the entire story, whatever the conversation we have pursued till now, yes, I could see your dad as in the figure of a complete hero, adorable father, a doting father.
That's how my parents, I would say my mother and father together as one entity brought us up.
Right.
And when I went to Bombay, where I was hotelier. So I went there, I did a diploma of bakery in Sophia College, Polytechnic. So they had this evening course. So I was doing my 11th and 12th, which are both
simultaneously.
And thrice a week, evening from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I used to go for these classes.
Right.
So I held diplomas of, there were level 1, level 2, level 3.
Got it.
I did all levels, and by 12th, I cleared 3 level of bakery and patisserie.
Right.
From Sophia Polytechnic. And then I wanted to do HM.
Right.
And my father said, okay, you have done your bakery course and everything. You can make fabulous cakes. But now I want you to be in a traditional way graduate also.
Okay.
So I was like, and then he wanted me to be, because I was good in maths and accounts. Okay. So he wanted me to do CA.
So एक bakery वाला बंदा जो proper, with the, want to be, switch on to the stream of CA.
No, I didn't. He wanted
me
to do CA.
Okay. So yes, I got it. He wanted, but
he's like कि मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा, तुम सारी जिंदगी अंडे तोड़ोगी, तुम ये पढ़ाई कर लो फिर वो करते रहना.
Right.
So I was like मुझको नहीं करना. He's like नहीं, अच्छा let's try.
Okay.
So CA की class में I enrolled myself in Bombay itself.
अच्छा.
So morning 5:30 has to be there.
Morning 5:30 at early hours 5:30 बजे सुबह.
क्योंकि बॉम्बे में कॉलेज शिफ्ट में होता है, तो 8 बजे मॉर्निंग कॉलेज होता था, JC जूनियर कॉलेज. 11:30 वहाँ से फ्री होते थे. फिर मेरी एक पार्ट टाइम जॉब होती थी. फिर मेरा बेकरी का इवनिंग में होता था. घर 10-11 बजे पहुँचती.
राइट.
तो पापा ने कहा अच्छा लेट्स ट्राई। तो मेरा पहला ही सवाल था, उसमें 60,000 दिए थे, स्टिल रिमेम्बर ट्यूशन के। सर पैसे रिफंड मिल जाएंगे क्योंकि मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं, मतलब समझ आता था बट आई डिडंट वांट टू बी देयर 5:30 in the morning. And I told him I don't want to do it. Okay fine, agreed. तो मेरा ये चला जूनियर कॉलेज, बेकरी, पार्ट टाइम जॉब एंड कमिंग बैक। एंड तब भी मेरे को बॉम्बे में 2,000 रुपीज पॉकेट मनी मिलती थी सिर्फ, और बाकी का कहते थे सर्वाइव। You have gone out of the house, you're adult
with your choice now and
we are giving you basic 2,000 of travel,
right?
and if you want to eat once a while, the rest you have to earn.
Yes, but this is something very good. It must have made you very independent, Srishti.
very from start. So I was like okay,
so you never felt कि it is a very कि आपके ऊपर बड़ा मतलब
नहीं,
जुल्म
कभी
किया गया है।
होता है कि बहन को इतने पैसे दे देते हो, 10,000 2,000 देते थे यार you know when you grow up के। but I remember washing, अगर फ्राइडे को सैटरडे को क्लबिंग जाना होता था तो फ्राइडे को उसी क्लब में जाके बर्तन भी धोए हुए हैं।
ओके
उस टाइम पे ना रेड बुल के बैग्स लगा के रेड बुल के कैंस फ्री में एडवर्टाइज करते थे, तो एक कैन के पीछे 10 रुपीज मिलते थे।
अच्छा,
वो भी किया हुआ है।
अच्छा, so Srishti, you were okay with all these odd jobs?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. The way I was raised, I was given just 2,000 rupees.
Right.
Okay. My going.
And you never felt it's that rude?
No, I felt it was rude, but then he said, you decided to do a bakery course and become a chef. Come back, I'll give you 5,000 in Amritsar.
Okay, very smart father. Sir, I must appreciate your wits. You are, the right epitome of father,
So
getting the things done.
I was very clearly told, you want more pocket money, the more pocket money will happen, but in Amritsar. There we'll just give you that. You get a survival.
Just 2,000. A survival.
And 2,000 was very less in city like Bombay.
Exactly.
Right. कई बार क्या होता था, पैर दुख रहे होते थे, वड़ा पाव खाने का मन होता था, जेब में मंथ के एंड में पैसे नहीं होते थे, मैं कॉलेज से घर तक चल के आती थी, so I could save 11 rupees one way bus tariff to have a vada pav.
To have a vada pav.
So those were also the days.
But I am feeling so good to listen to your real life stories, because I feel, yes, the present generation needs to listen to her, because yes, this is how you will get your life more valued with the coming times, because you will be learned personality.
Yes, but then you know that you actually they taught us how to survive with bare minimum,
right?
And how to stay humble when we achieved things.
When we achieved, right?
चले
आगे story.
Then I started doing my bakery ka this thing with job. Then after my 12th, I came back here, PBK college, BCom professional.
अच्छा, शेफ का उधर से I shifted to BCom professional.
We shifted to BCom professional कि करना तो पड़ेगा, बिना graduation के you cannot
मतलब
stay.
पापा ने नहीं छोड़ना, you have to do.
नहीं, BCom graduation करना पड़ेगा, फिर देख लेना. Side by side I was doing my HM. So FIRE में ये option था, you do your theory separately and then you give exams of practical.
Okay.
तो मैंने 3 साल साथ में थियोरी थी, तो मैं वहीं होती थी बॉम्बे में, यहाँ सिर्फ एग्जाम्स देने आती थी.
Right.
एंड यहाँ पे भी आई वेंट फॉर इंटरव्यू. तब हमारे टाइम पे बीकॉम रेगुलर और बीकॉम प्रोफेशनल एक नई चीज निकली थी, तो ऐसे मुझे बीकॉम प्रोफेशनल ही लेना है. आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर धीर सर यूज्ड टू बी देयर एंड ही सेड तुम बीकॉम रेगुलर ले लो, अभी तुम्हारे इतने मार्क्स नहीं है प्रोफेशनल वाले, क्योंकि वहाँ पे फ्रेंच वगैरह थी मार्क्स में, इधर 12th में नहीं था, तो परसेंटेज डिफरेंस था. सो आई सेड नहीं मुझे तो प्रोफेशनल ही चाहिए सर.
यू वर एडमेंट कि प्रोफेशनल ही करनी है.
तो कहते पर प्रोफेशनल में तो सीट नहीं है. ऐसे तो मत दो ना, मुझे तो चाहिए ही नहीं है. दिस इज गुड. आई वाज लाइक मत दो मुझे. एंड आई टोल्ड पापा बीकॉम प्रोफेशनल मिलेगी तो मैं कर लूंगी, अदरवाइज आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डू. देन आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डू. राइट. सो धीर सर सेड तो तुम पढ़ाई क्यों नहीं करोगी? मगर मुझको करनी नहीं है, ये तो जबरदस्ती था, आपने तो मेरे को रास्ता दे दिया. आई विल तो स्किप नाउ दिस. वो खालसा कॉलेज में होती नहीं थी, बीबी के डीएवी कॉलेज हाथी गेट तो ये सब था नहीं, बीबी के में ही थी. सो व्हाइल गोइंग ही सेड अच्छा सृष्टि मैं तुम्हें दे देता हूँ. एंड आई गिव सच अ डर्टी लुक टू हिम दैट आई जस्ट सेव्ड माय सेल्फ. व्हाट डिड यू डू? बट इवन माय बीकॉम वाज अ फन एक्सपीरियंस. आई वाज awarded best NSS National Social
See,
Services.
I was wondering if this episode I shall write ki should not be watched by the teenagers because I don't want anyone should say कि Gurseema ji, your guest is giving some other. But I really would prefer if you get this, episode to listen to your children, your teenager, family members. She is an example of a good human being and the one who has achieved something in life. Please continue.
So yes, second year pe my attendance, obviously I was there doing HM. So Dheer sir only told me, see, we won't be able to make you sit in the final exam. You don't have attendance.
You don't have attendance.
I said, don't do this to me. I want to do hotel management. This I did only for my father being comfortable that I have a degree. So he said, then you have to do some extracurricular. I said, you tell me what I'll do that.
Achha.
He said, NSS में enroll कर लो. So 3 months I was here. तब Alpha Mall खुला था. वहाँ पे सबसे बड़ा revenue भी हमने किया था. हमने pots वगैरह paint करके we sold it.
So you were okay doing all the interesting things.
All these things I was.
जो normal track होता है education का, you were bet की deviation one options she preferred.
3 months जब मुझे वहाँ छुट्टी मिली थी तो मैंने vocational training 1 साल नहीं की थी, 2 साल नहीं की थी. मैं 2 साल इधर आई थी और 3 months मैंने पूरा college lead किया था as a NSS person and we raised more than 2 lakh rupees.
Wow.
With the exhibitions and we donated those. And there was a lot of people working and beautiful exhibition we did.
Right.
Alpha tab naya khula tha.
So I think you must be having some pictures to share with my audience.
I'll be having. There will be a lot of news clips.
So we'll be, we'll be scrolling those images.
Yes. So that was one. That also again gave a confidence of when you meet DAV Red Cross school hai, वहाँ पे specially able students.
Right.
And then what we did, all the people in our NSS group, we adopted one child for 1 year for their education, which we were funding from our own pocket money.
This is something I would like to give a huge applause because my audience know that I am from an NGO and I always say that sacrifice one pizza of your life and donate 30 days of education to one daughter of my mission Deep. So she has been doing it. I really appreciate.
So from that college time ka NSS till today, working with a lot of NGOs. Maybe when I'm in a company, we have a corporate, we do it through them.
Right.
Or personally also. This is a very, I would say, a peaceful part of my life. I like myself attached.
That's wonderful.
Somehow my environment, my God, my conditions make sure that I can do my bit.
It's right. Everything was favorable. Now, because we are supposed to wind up, I really want you to tell something about your present hotel industry that you're into.
Right now, I'm a learning manager and I handle human resources.
Okay.
And my KPIs will be recruitment, budgets. Those are the technical part. One very again close to my heart is CSR, corporate social responsibility, where I keep meeting her.
That's how we are related, CSR.
I keep meeting her. I have worked and I've got the opportunity because of Gurseema to work with Mission Deep.
Thank you.
The girls are beautiful. They just make me believe that it's worth living. It's worth living.
Yes.
The smiles they get to you, the love they share with you.
She is such a sweetheart. Now, before we could reach our, studio, she made a point. She stood there and listened to the stories of my girls, and it was really nice.
When they come and they say Sat Sri Akal, and then the smile they give you, they actually don't want anything from us. We talk about selfless love. We need to learn from
and they appreciate the presence of the guest. For them it was special that she is here at my NGO.
And all of them came. हम लोग ना किसी को हेलो बोलते हैं, सत श्री अकाल बोलते हैं ना, इंडियन कल्चर में अब डरते हैं कि हम तो उसको जानते नहीं है, क्यों बात करें. बट किसी को सत श्री अकाल बोलना जानते हो या नहीं जानते हो, एंड विद अ ब्रॉड स्माइल, जितना भी स्ट्रेस होता है ना माइंड में, वो सब वॉश आउट हो जाता है वो 2 सेकंड के लिए. एंड इट्स ऑलवेज अ प्लेजर, Gurseema.
Thank you so much.
Trust me, I look forward to the days I can come here.
How sweet.
I genuinely look forward because when they come and they tell, they recite that poem they have specially learned, or they'll just say, how are you?
For them, she's a gift. She's a God gift because they learned something. They wanted that someone should listen to their poetry or something.
It's the best moments of my life.
That's so sweet. So we're supposed to wind up because time is now. I have already got the signal. Ma'am, it's done. Any message you would like to share?
I would just want to tell you that take out time and be with people who appreciate your time. that you will actually take
You will value your
back
life.
so much. You will take back so much blessings, happiness, love,
True.
thankfulness. What all we work hard for, no? Just get your like 1 hour of your life, and you take as a just
How
okay,
sweet.
one hour with you.
So that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to have such a beautiful soul, a beautiful heart today at my studio of Gurseema's Gupshup. We'll meet you again with another story and another female to narrate beautiful chapters of the life. Till then, take care. Thank you.
Thank you.